out.
Alright, what is up fellow geeks? Super Geek Girl here, coming to you live as always from Studio SCG in the heart of Studiopolis Zone. Hope you guys are having a lovely Tuesday. Hello Zach, hello NSM, hello Gabe, and hello Myers. Welcome guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, Date Everything is tomorrow night. We're gonna be doing Date Everything tomorrow night. Tonight, however, we are gonna be playing a very cool looking, very weird looking, this might go weird. This might go weird tonight, guys. So, we are continuing with Summer of Stories tonight, and we are checking out a visual novel that I just randomly stumbled upon. I don't know how I found out about this. I think it was through like a YouTube video of like visual novels that are weird and you need to check out. I'm pretty sure that was the title of the video. But this one popped up. I looked at it, I looked at the trailer, and I was like, ooh, this looks neat. And then never got around to playing it. So we are going to be looking at Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Again, it's another demo, so if we get through early, we may be doing another game tonight as well. And I feel like tonight in particular, I'm in a good headspace to play a game about urban myths and cryptids and other stuff. Because I have been watching Mini Minuteman again. And specifically, I've been watching his videos debunking oh god, how do I describe this? He was basically debunking those dudes on like TikTok and Facebook Shorts who like come up with these crazy ass conspiracy theories. I just watched a video of him debunking a whole bunch of those, and so I feel like I'm in the right mindset to play this visual novel. So we'll see how it goes. I finally got around to watching Minuteman. Yeah! Yeah! Milo's so good, right? Milo is so fun. My husband stumbled upon that, and I am like obsessed with his videos. Like the thing I like about him is he's informative, but he's also like a jackass about it, but like a charming sort of jackass. You know what I mean? Not like an insufferable, but he's kind of a punk, but he's a punk who knows what he's talking about, and that makes it enjoyable to watch for me. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Mini Minuteman, if you're into archaeology, conspiracy theory debunking, and just generally general stuff like that, I would highly recommend you check him out on YouTube and TikTok and all that stuff. Mini Minuteman. Good stuff. Really good stuff. A+. So with that, I don't think it's a shameless plug, but it's just like I guess a recommendation. With that recommendation out of the way, let's see what these urban myths are all about, shall we? So like I said, I really don't know how this is going to go down. Yippee redeem doesn't work. Ugh. Darn it. So I got the throws to work, but now the blurps aren't working. I swear the scuff is intense this week, man. Like if it's not one thing, it's another. Anyway, I'll take a look at it and see what's going on. Because it was literally working fine last night. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let's see what we got here. I'm pretty sure this is a WASD game, so I'm not going to worry about my controller just yet. All right, so I think there's an intro here. Yeah, here we go. What are urban myths? Modern stories spread by word of mouth. Spirits, cryptids, aliens, paranormal incidents, unsolved cases, conspiracies. Most are unfounded rumors, which grow as they are passed on. Many urban myths are rooted in harmless, everyday gossip. But are they all truly? Good way to start. Why is it that creepy? Wait. Yes, the game audio should be on. Is it not? Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, there we go. Is that better? I forgot that my headphones died last night and I forgot to switch them back. Let's see. I'm acquaintances with the host of a cryptid-related podcast called Least Haunted Podcast. They examine monsters, aliens, and such from a scientific and anthropological angle. Neat. Yeah. If you want, you can throw a link to them in the Discord server. That'd be cool. I'm always down for finding new stuff to listen to while I'm working on plushies. But yeah, this guy is like way creepier than he needs to be. Let's just move past this. This is a work of fiction. The organization's business and characters depicted are all fictitious. Any resemblance is purely coincidental. Is it though, or is that another conspiracy? All right, let's see what we can manage here. Oh God. I don't know why we're starting with an upskirt shot, but there you go. Okay. Should I be doing the voices here? So yes, very much a pixel art game. 3 days ago. We're starting in media res, it appears. Yo, the art style of this game is kind of dope, actually. Alright. So I guess we got a gal who can see ghosts and spirits of some sort? Anomaly Checkup, Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Was that supposed to be our mascot? The weird, reindeer thing? Is this the place? Hello? I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center? Huh? Business call? I've always seen weird things, ever since I was born. I was hoping they might be able to help. Send us down that elevator. 4 floors deep. They can fix me here. I don't know what that means, but I think that was a developer logo. Hello? I see. You saw our poster while shopping and came here seeking our help. And you have a problem you want solved as soon as possible. Well, yes, but how did you... Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You see it, don't you? Miss Azami Fukurai. That's me. But how do you know I too happen to see as you. Thanks to this strange power. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumu Meguriya, Center Director. First, let us identify what you're seeing. Identify? These might help clear things up. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Okay, that's certainly a way to start your game. Can we slow down the scrolling of the text, though? Can I... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now we can pause and do this at our leisure. This is just Persona again. I don't know if it's Persona. I don't know if these are personas that are floating around. I think these might just be generalized ghosts and evil spirits. It may be more yokai than Persona. If the Sapporians appear in this again, I'm gonna cut off their man organ. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. So yeah, this was one of the things that drew me into this game, was this art style. Super, super heavy pixel art. Very, very cool aesthetic, I think.
What are these glasses? The ghost behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear.
As I said, they help you focus. Now, Miss Atami, about the things you are seeing. They are different from ghosts, as in spirits of deceased individuals.
Okay, never mind, they're not ghosts.
They're not ghosts?
Indeed. You might call it clairvoyance. Vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. You are probably visualizing them in some way.
I see?
With the biggest question mark on there. Oh, let me turn down the game audio just a little bit. Okay, there we go. That should help.
Simply put, you can see people and things that were there before.
But seeing them better isn't really helping.
You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance.
And could you perhaps help me deal with this clairvoyance?
She wanted to get rid of the power, not become a superhero.
We could indeed. Here, at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, we work as a detective agency for anomalies, which handles cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement.
Aw, yeah, baby. Supernatural detectives. Here we go.
Upon official request, we could certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance.
Then please, do something about these things I'm seeing!
All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first, so you can relax a bit.
Oh, right. Slowing down, sitting down.
Oh, wow, she got some teeny tiny two thick legs.
Ow!
Oh, of course.
What just happened?
That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it.
Oh, why is it in your office then?
A terrible curse indeed.
Ah!
Whoa, 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 whoa! There was way too much animation happening in that title screen.
I had placed it there for research. How careless of me.
Death to those who sit in it? Is it Bob? Thank you! I was like, I know exactly what this is because I know it from somewhere. But yes, this is actually referencing Busby's chair. It was like a cursed chair in England. I think it was like a British urban legend. And they do make reference of it in Hetalia. As Zach explained, Russian sits in it, and Russia's evil aura is so much more powerful that it busts the chair. God, I have not seen Hetalia in years. That just brought back a... I still remember that entire bit, too. Jeez. So it's not just going to be focusing on Japanese urban legends, it looks like. It's going to be focusing on everything. Nice. I like it. I like that we're going to be getting, like, urban legends from other countries as well.
So, what happens now?
You sat in it, so you either figure things out, or just die. Let us undo the curse that just hit you.
Yes, please!
I believe I kept a research file on this chair somewhere. With my limited mobility, it may take too long for me to get to it.
We're looking for a research file? Then I won't die, right? I'll look for it and find it.
I am powerless to assist, as you can see, but the file should be in this very room. Let me know when you find it.
Understood. File, coming right up.
Okay, so how to undo the curse? Find the file. Alright, so yeah, it does look like we're wasseting it here. Meguria, I let all my customers sit in this chair. Too many die because I want them to solve their problems. Don't look at the closet. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this guy. It is the guy from the title screen. I appreciate that he's in a wheelchair though. Like you don't see a lot of again, you're seeing more and more diversity in indie games like this. I appreciate that a lot.
I thought this was here for guests. Why did I sit on something like that? And why leave such a thing lying around anyway?
That's a great question, Azami. Alright, let's see what we can find here.
No idea what I'm even looking for.
Look for the file?
Kunio Yanagita, Kumagusu Minakata, Shinobu Orikuchi, Shigeru Mizuki. Folklore studies? Am I pronouncing these names right?
I hope so.
The Legacy of Miss Ripper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer, at least. Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Hemotoxins from venomous snakes break down proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissue and may warrant special attention. Way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this book even here?
I mean, yes, I did see the doppelganger mention. I mean, I did see the, there's gotta be some snake-related urban myths, right?
Is this the medical section? Depression, oppression, and liberation. Caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated. Maybe somewhere else? Shaping your happiness. Surefire tips for building rapport. Occult Great Reset. All sorts of books here. But I'm not finding this research file anywhere. I should check with the director.
Okay, new objective. Check with the director. Okay, so it's this sort of thing. Can't find it.
The bookshelves are full of occultish titles, but I can't seem to find the research file.
I see. In that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and try again.
But when I wore these glasses earlier, I feel like my ghost sight got turned up.
It's unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed the file. I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope we won't be too late.
What happens to me if we are too late? I'll put the glasses on and use this clairvoyance or whatever to find the file.
I like how he's like... he's like threatening her, but like not threatening her. It's... He's being just enough of a jerk to, for her to fill in the blanks.
Director-san?
Yes?
Do I look pale? Feeling kind of queasy.
Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale.
Thanks. All right, let's put on our spectral deviators.
Here goes. Yeah! I'm definitely seeing this! This place has ghosts too! Or rather, people and things that were here before or something? They used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaking, but I might find something near that shadow, right? Right. Now or never.
Okay, so yeah, he's definitely got somebody hanging over him.
I knew I saw a ghost behind the director! Wearing these glasses makes me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to him with these glasses on. I should take off the glasses when we need to talk.
So we can't actually talk to the spirits, it looks like.
There's a flickery ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? I should show it to the director.
Research file has been added to your notebook. All right, anything else weird in here? Okay, no, it's just those two, huh? Okay. All right, let's talk about the research file then.
I think it's this one.
Ah, fantastic. Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all.
So, I guess that's case wrapped.
So, I'm safe now. How do you undo the curse?
I don't know.
Ah!
The file didn't mention anything about uncursing, only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer from lower body necrosis.
Necrosis? What is that?
Simply put, they rot away.
Rot away?
Oh, luckily we found something about necrosis earlier.
What should I even do?
When you sat down, did you feel anything on the chair?
What I felt? I did feel a jab or something, I think.
I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You may find clues as to the nature of the curse.
I'll go check. Gotta keep trying.
Yeah, I love putting my clients in danger. I'm such a good detective. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's basically Scarlet Rod. We We need an unalloyed gold needle here. Where's Mikkolo when you need him?
I felt a jab when I sat down. This chair is old. Some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of these jab me when I sat down? I should mention this to the director, too.
Okay, so let's take a look. I'm not to be your doppelganger. Okay, so same thing as last time. Oh, I guess we gotta do this in sequence, huh?
When I sat in that chair, I felt a jab on my behind. Though it's an old chair, so it's probably just a splinter or something.
Hello, Boots! Welcome, welcome! Thanks so much for tuning in! I know all too much about necrotic venom from watching Morpar's video. I'm not familiar with Morpar's. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, too. But yeah, no, we're definitely taking some rot damage here.
I see.
But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry. Will I die from this curse?
No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment?
How could I possibly?
Mrs. Ami, let's try to think of a hypothesis.
A hypothesis?
Randomly collected information is rarely of substantial merit in itself. What kind of information have you gathered?
Well, let me see. Some previously cursed people brought it away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed in the bum by a splinter. I honestly have no clue.
Compare potential explanations from those two pieces of information and focus on the most likely possibility. It's all right. You can do this.
He's an Aussie YouTuber who makes shorts about deadly animals. Mostly snakes and other such things. Ah, cool. I already have anxiety about bugs and stuff, so maybe I give that one a pass. But that sounds neat. Yeah, I was about to say, everything in Australia is trying to kill you anyway, so I mean, that's a pretty natural thing for an Aussie to make a YouTube video about.
Compare possibilities from the collected information. Focus on one? I'm not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. Let's think these over for a bit.
Whoa! Okay, interesting.
But what should I think about? And how?
Let me offer a hint to get you started.
Director-san?
According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies.
Which means people who sit down are cursed, and their bodies start rotting?
Yes. However, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down.
When I sat, I felt a jab, like from a splinter.
That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. You need to reach a hypothesis.
Understood.
Ooh, oh, okay. So we're mad-libbing this. Maybe there's a mechanism in the blank, then blank. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Maybe there is a mechanism in the chair seat. That is where we sat down. That jabs you with a needle, then injects the necrotizing poison. We didn't mention a needle, but the other two options doesn't make any sense. None of the other ones make sense. Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat that jabs you with the needle, then injects a necrotizing poison. Sounds like a pretty solid hypothesis to me. Good! Okay, that's kind of cute.
Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat that jabs you with the needle, and then injects a necrotizing poison. That might mean if everyone rots away in the same way, maybe it is poison. And maybe that pain I felt was a needle or something.
I see. It seems you have a viable hypothesis.
Yeah, Azami is kind of cute. She is. I do like her design. I like me a bowl haircut. Also, the music on that fink section was kind of cool.
Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. Will I be okay now then?
Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of a mechanism.
I'll check right now.
Alright. Take a look.
Hey, there's a lid-like thing under the seat part. If there's a clue to what the poison is, we can find an antidote. It's not coming off. There we go.
And now the chair is broken for real.
Miss Azami!
I did it, Director-san! Now we find out what the poison is, and...
This is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually has no longer... Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually no longer has any effect. I think you would outright demolish it.
Wait, you knew this all along? I thought I was going to die from the poison!
Yet now you're demolishing the chair has changed things, rather drastically. Imagine that, a visitor destroying the cursed chair.
I mean, you weren't doing anything. At least I'm taking action. I'm being proactive here.
We will need you to cover the repair bill.
I'm so sorry!
We had borrowed it for studying. We'll need to restore it. The fee should be around 10 million yen.
Oh, God! It's Oron High School Host Club all over again!
Wait! That's totally... You said 10 million?
I do admit being careless on our end. So about your earlier request, how about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages?
But I... Please!
Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours. Your special power, clairvoyance, will benefit our investigation. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance.
Yeah, this really is an anime-ass setup, isn't it?
But there's no way I can do that! I'll just go now.
Whoa, now what?
Phone number 070-X400-X4X4. Inugami University, Info Sci, 3rd year. Street address.
No! That's my phone number! And why do you know about Uni?
I told you, I have the power of vision myself. I can find you at any time and collect your debt.
Wow, this guy is a punk for real. This is unreal.
Yet, I prefer welcoming you in, rather than pressuring you.
I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening to me?
Also, you might want to use this.
A journal?
Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. Go on, take a look.
Can I shove his face into the toilet and give him a swirly? I mean... the fact that he's in a wheelchair kind of does make me feel icky about that, but... wheelchair or not, this guy's a jerkwad.
Is this the right page?
Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relations. Here, you'll want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet.
This is work orientation already?
Please try taking notes while we're at it.
About what?
How about notes on me to begin with?
I see. The director's characteristics. Some kind of power similar to mine. What was it?
It was vision.
Yes, his vision. A power that shows him everything. Because of that power, it somehow ended up working here.
Oh, okay. So we're building a relationship chart. I would cave his kneecaps in if he wasn't already paraplegic. That's terrible, but yes. Alright, Ayumu Meguria. Vision allows the Urban Myth Dissolution Center director to see everything from a distance. Knew about my clever inspire, gives me a pair of glasses, and gave me this journal, but also pressures me to pay back my debt in a passive-aggressive way. Kinda scary.
You have your journal now. How about we take a quick break?
A quick break? Not breaking chairs or my will this time?
First of all, we're going to brief you on the basics about the Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
Okay.
I thought I was going on break.
What are urban myths, anyway?
Oh, God, I can't, wait, I can't read this fast! Secretly offer this knowledge, we are subject to triage-based step. Yeah, okay, thanks, Azami. God, I thought Oldbag talked quickly.
Way too fast!
1 hour later? Oh my God. This is like a nightmare job already.
And that's just a quick overview. You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths.
Yeah. Enter. I object to the witness talkative. That is a legit objection you can raise in a court of law. Beautiful. I love that that's a thing. Is necrotic venom done poisoning Azami? The only way to cure necrosis is to cut off the infected skin. I think the necrosis thing was bullshit. I think he was just messing with Azami. I don't think she was actually poisoned.
Some of it is seared into my memory. Like the passion in your eyes and voice.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. I've only scratched the surface, but in due time. Well then, let's get you started on the investigations.
Like, right now?
Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case.
Huh?
This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, whom you'll have met upstairs, handles our on-site investigations.
The lady with the hair buns?
Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. You should be a much stronger match with the investigation's needs.
Oh, okay.
Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for this case.
I see.
All set, Mrs. Ami? It's a pleasure to be working with you.
Looking forward to paying back my dues.
Alright, so now we have Miss Bunhead here. Again, really like these character designs. Hey.
Thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself.
Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Azami Fukurai, yeah? Let me think. Zami.
Zami?
Yasumi Tomarigi. I go by Jasmine. Yasumi, Jasmine. Get it? Not really.
Yasumi? Jasmine? I guess.
What?
Understood, Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for urban myths too?
So that's all you. I just drive you around. Deal?
Seriously?
Director again. Stop the damage from an urban myth. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well. I know. Anyway, get in. We'll talk on the way.
Understood.
So she's more a chauffeur than a partner. Tall man? Oh god! Creepy tall man. Alright, cool. This is not in my job description.
Sorry.
Nah, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyway, about this social media research business. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So we look things up to track rumors and such.
Track rumors?
Checking for rumors that hint at urban myths, around posts that stand out, any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways. So basically what you do all day is you troll Reddit. And that's basically what social media research is for.
Tracking rumors. Social media research.
Whoa, taking notes. Go on and give it a try. I'll back you up.
Understood. Thank you very much, Jasmine.
Yeah. Bossman's notes say, it all started from this Echo person's account. For starters, check how far the rumor's spreading.
How far it's spreading?
And all urban myths come from rumors. Gotta cut to the core first.
Do you think I'd be able to?
Choose the posts and read them to me. I'll be able to comment, please.
I should Let's just read out each and every post then.
Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings.
Understood.
Ah, yes, you'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy than Reddit. That is true. I tend to stay away from Reddit myself. There are all sorts of rabbit holes you can fall down on that particular site. She has the look and attitude of somebody who doesn't get paid enough for shit. Yeah. I'm totally getting that vibe off of her. Alright, how are we actually doing this? Search for anomaly sightings, find trending searching world. Find trending search words. Alright. Some weird dude showed up at Mio's place and tried to attack her. We called the police, but they're really not helping much. Huh. It's blowing up.
I wonder why this is trending so much.
It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? We're burning a hole through that pic.
This photo looks familiar for some reason.
Could just be your mind playing tricks on you. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. I was scared, but I managed to snap a pit. Zach, I hate to say this, but this kind of looks like you're... This kind of looks like James a little bit. This kind of looks like your dude. Oh no! How did your VTuber get into a game before mine did? That's not fair.
Jasmine, you should look at this.
Would you look at that?
Is that a ghost?
No idea. Bossman would be thrilled if it is. Alright. Who needs useless police? They don't understand what it's like to be a victim at all. I've also been treated horribly by the police before. I wish they do work that show they actually care. You okay? You should call the authorities. Police are there to respond. Sorry, they're completely useless. Is that a guy? And it's horrible. This should influence Aiko desperately chasing some clout. False reports, stop waste. Oh my god, there's so many! There's so many comments on this! Jeez! Alright, let's see here. This is just that influencer Aiko desperately chasing clout. False reports. I can't unsee the billboard in the window. I don't know what the billboard says. Calling the people just so you can go... Calling the police just so you can go viral by calling them useless. People who do this stuff in the name of their entertainment are insane. Fake news, bad taste, that's terrifying. I'm contacting you on behalf of Trending Social News. Would be okay to use your post on our website. The photo of the police and the photo of the guy were taken on different days. Does that mean a sus dude was breaking in? Or don't think you get enough of me. I've never told you where Mio's place is. Oh no, my hand slipped. What?
Mio? Could that be?
You know her?
She might be someone I know. Wait!
What? Cut the sudden screams.
Some of the letters seem to be moving. I can't see clearly. Maybe I should look through the glasses.
Okay. Pop the glasses on.
What's going on? The letters are popping out!
Huh? Say what?
The letters! Mio's place are popping out of the screen!
No idea what you mean. Is it because you want to search for Mio's place?
Searching, yes! Good idea! Where and how would I do that?
You see the search box near the top? Pick the search terms from there.
Yes.
Recap time. Browse for search keywords and important information. Pick the search terms from the search box. Also check new posts in the timeline that turn up from the searches. That's social media research in a nutshell, okay?
Okay, I'll try selecting the search keywords.
Alright. Oh, I'm accidentally clicked on that. Mio's place. Let's see what we can find. Oh, okay. So somebody got doxxed. That's not good.
Oh no. I think this really is Mio's place.
So it is your friend.
I think so.
Think so is not enough to go on. Okay, so something's going on here. Rumors and fakes? I thought this place used to be a prison. Image search turns up an apartment called Maison Shin Nakamachi 2. Bet this is it. Okay, so those words are shaking. Let's see what we got here.
Wow. They are moving. It wasn't my eyes. Is this trying to tell me which words I should be searching for? My power. I wonder what it actually is. Anyway, I should try searching for rumors and fakes.
Alright, rumors and fakes. Go. You're all being led to think this is a random rumor or fake or petty case. If it's a ghost, we can exorcise it. But if alien life forms are behind this, we're all doomed. God, did Okaru write this post? The UFO in the air was a prediction of what would come. Okay. Is this man in the image real? Cheat AI! Instead of Chat GPT, Cheat AI. That is a fantastic stand-in for Chat GPT. Cheat AI, because it is a cheat. That's actually pretty awesome. Guy showed up in my place too. I had precautions in place. I was able to defend myself. I was too scared to put up a photo. Uncle Tiny?
Excuse me, what?
Huh? You don't know about Uncle Tiny?
No? So the one in the photo is Uncle Tiny?
Don't think so. Since that one doesn't look too tiny. I'll show you the center's files later. Okay. We're just looking for shaky words here. What was its name? There was a monster or something just like this. This is Plasma. Plasma can explain everything. How unfortunate. If only I'd given him a ring, I could have warned him. Hashtag Coco Yo Psychic Cool. Looks like a red cape. Reminds me of a Little Red Riding Hood. Doesn't look like a hood. Demon in a robe. Wasn't that the woman who keeps showing up in AI pics? Brand new urban myth right there. Oh, yeah. Interesting.
I know you're in here somewhere. Nope, just a dive. Maybe go look elsewhere?
Alright. So I guess we need to try to find something else? That influencer Echo desperately chasing down clouds. Let's see. Call the police just a bit. Semi necessity was breaking and entering from the start. Photo of No evidence, ignore it. Okay, so...
There's an apartment name. This is definitely my friend's place.
Your very first case involves someone you know, huh? Not the luckiest recruit in town, are ya?
The director told me I'd be good for this case. That's why it was assigned to me.
Okay, so there we go. Complete social media research. Also, what the hell is this? Why is this here? I don't like this as a mascot. This is creepy.
This is terrible. She's my friend.
So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way.
Yes.
Alright, so our friend's about to be super haunted, isn't she?
So how's it looking?
Benefits to save a friend. With your help, the investigation feels doable.
Remember, I just drive you around.
Oh, of course.
I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. You get to handle the legwork.
Legwork. I'm on it.
Alright, so now we're in Mio's place. Let's see what we can uncover.
So, this is the Doc Girl's place.
First things we need... Doc Girl's place.
First thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved in this case. Once it's identified, we'll know the cause and can counter it.
Identifying the urban myth first.
So far, the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive either. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info.
Say hello first. And investigate the room. Noted.
Alright, so... Let's start by saying hello first.
Are you okay, Mio?
Azami? Why are you here?
Let's go reason for coming.
After a certain turn of events, I'm working part-time at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were the client.
Same here.
But why? The police didn't help you?
They listened to me at the police station and came to check my room. But since nothing was stolen and they didn't find any leads, they did a quick search, then just left.
That's terrible. So then you contacted the center?
That's right. When I went to the police station, I saw a poster for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. And I thought, if anyone, these special investigators might believe us.
Oh, I saw the same poster.
You investigate ghosts and such, right? Echo saw something, that's for sure. Listen, Azami, I really need your help.
You can trust me!
You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new on the job and not super sure of myself. But I'll help you in any way I can.
I'm so glad you're here to help. I feel much safer.
I'm counting on you, Azami. Yes, I'm on it.
Alright. So now that we've established trust in our clients...
The incident's trending online. Could you give me a rough idea of what happened?
Okay. I'm still pretty confused, though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. I didn't notice at first, but Eiko did. She helped me get out.
Something suddenly appeared in your place? You'd lock the door, right?
Yes, I'm always careful to check the door, so I'm sure. How could I get in? So scared.
Do you remember what that thing looked like?
I don't know. We rushed out of the room, but I also felt like I was being watched for a while now.
What?
This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Azami, can I count on you to find out?
Yes, I'll try.
Okay, so we got a haunting. We definitely got a haunting.
Mio, which faculty are you studying at again? I'm keeping notes on this case and would like to ask you a few questions.
Yes, of course.
Mio Sato, 23 years old, Inugami University, Human Sociology 3rd year. Good friend.
I should make a note about Mio too in my journal. Mio Sato, resident of the room where the incident occurred. Mio is my...
Uni friend.
Yes! My friend from the same uni!
Alright, so let's talk to the next person then.
Hello, I'm Azami Fukurai, Mio's friend. We're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to investigate the case. Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're her friend? I didn't know. Mio said she'd found a detective agency for anomalies. But I had doubts you existed until you showed up. But anyway, the police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help Mio. She totally needs it. Alright, so let's talk to Eiko.
Is it okay if I call you Eiko-san?
Of course. Mio calls me Eiko-san too. Talk to me casually, like friends.
Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession?
You sound like the police. Eiko Shimizu, 29. I work as a sort of job hunting consultant, bridging students and companies. Also, temp staff coordination, leveraging all those connections.
You're an entrepreneur?
I guess. You're a Gami-yu too?
Gami-yu? Yes! I'm a third-year information science major at Inugami University.
Oh, so we're schoolmates. How lovely to hear. I think we'll have plenty to talk about.
Yes!
Well, she seems nice. I thought she was gonna be like, judging by the post that we saw online, I thought she was like an influencer or something, but nope, she's just a regular cool chick.
Can I ask you about your relationship with Mio?
Mio's in Oki-sensei's Human Sociology seminar, right? I studied under Oki-sensei too, in the same seminar. I'm working as a job hunting consultant, so Oki-sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her, and we grew closer as friends.
I see. That's why you know each other. I'm happy to meet someone from my alma mater.
Hey, feel free to call me if you ever need a helping hand. Alright, so let's get to the incident.
About this incident, please tell me what it was that you saw.
Last night, I was talking with Mio and lost track of time. She agreed to let me stay over, so we set up some cushions on the rug.
You were going to sleep on the floor?
Yeah, it's Mio's home, so I wasn't gonna steal her bed, was I? The moment we turned off the lights to sleep, I felt a presence in the room that wasn't us.
The moment you turned the lights off? Were they hiding until then?
I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. We made it out the door somehow. I told Mio to run to the police, as there was someone in the room.
Could you tell me in detail about what you saw in this room?
In detail? Let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared. I didn't get a good look, but it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, this shadow loomed up as if from the floor. If we were a moment too late, I can't imagine where I'd be.
A shadow that didn't look human? That shadow must be the anomaly then. But where did it appear from? Still unclear. I should note this down too.
The shadow that suddenly appeared. Okay, interesting.
This photo of the shadowy monster looks like a man somewhat.
Ooh, terrifying, isn't it?
Did you turn around and take this as you ran away?
I was way too scared for that. Neo ran for the cops and I opened the door just a bit and quickly took a pic. But once I did, the guy disappeared.
Disappeared? Just like that?
More or less. He was gone before I knew it.
I see. Duly noted. Thank you.
Alright, so let's get a journal entry on Eiko here.
Eiko Shimizu, who works as a job hunting consultant. She took the same Yumi seminar that Mio's in, which means she's...
An older uni friend.
Yep, that's it. It's my first time meeting her, but since she went to the same uni, I feel like we'll get along.
Alright, so that seems to be it for the interrogations. Now we can start looking around.
Boxes of clothing and luggage. Not much space. Maybe room for one person?
How about here?
Tons of books and trinkets on the shelves. Online shopping boxes piled up on top.
Just look through all of your Amazon packages.
We can see the billboards on the building across the street, 4th floor here.
Okay. Observe.
This is the unit bathroom.
Where did the shadow come from? Alright, is that everything? Alright. Well, let's throw our glasses on. Okay, well, immediately we got something here.
Yikes! What is this? They look like legs?
Touch the legs! Do it!
Ew. I can't seem to actually touch it. It's so weird. What exactly is this shadow? I should think about it once we have more clues. I should note this too.
Okay, so... Can't actually interact with the shadows. Interesting. Hey! There you are, buddy!
A ghost! But according to the director, my power is clairvoyance. I'm seeing what happened in the past. So this isn't a ghost. Not a ghost. How could it not be a ghost? But if I'm seeing something, then something was here. Oh, it's terrible. I feel like this shadow is watching me. Let's take a closer look. The shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie?
The anomaly is Jinx's failure of her brother Hex. Oh boy, we're developing lore. We're developing lore as we go.
Neo, a few things?
Okay, so nothing. All right, let's get some clarification from Aiko then.
That thing you saw looked like a haunted spirit of sorts? Blurry and all, but also tangible? Wasn't it that kind of shadow?
Huh?
Sorry for this abrupt question.
No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to gain attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me.
I thought so. That wasn't a trick of the light, or a lie. The thing you saw, it was definitely in this room.
I'm impressed. I hope you can solve this case for us.
Yes.
Okay, so... who was the shadow at the entrance and where did it come from? Alright, so nothing new here. Oh, okay, so this is just a recap. Alright. What's up? Oh, well, we can't talk to Jasmine. Maybe she's got some more stuff for us. Hey, Cadmus, welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
Jasmine, how do you usually go about investigating on site?
Usually. Ask those who encountered anomalies about what they saw and things like that. Enough leads and you start to see the rough shape of the urban myth.
The shape of the urban myth?
Who saw what, when, and how, and all that. You start to get what the urban myth is about. And then you suddenly get a call from the boss man. I guess it's because of his see-all vision or whatever, yeah?
Wow. With that vision, watching everywhere I go.
You okay, or what? Basically, you're on site. Gather clues, and boss man knows. So your job here is to dig up info on the case. That's all there is to it.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll get some background about the Dissolution Center.
Jasmine, how long have you worked here?
6 months? Not even, actually.
What exactly does the Urban Myth Dissolution Center do?
Dunno, really. We look into rumors. If it's paranormal related, we figure out what's up.
Who would actually ask you to do this?
National or local governments, also universities and research organizations. This case here is probably the boss man just spotting a rumor and taking interest.
Jasmine, I'm seeing something that looks like a haunted spirit. What are those shadows that show up with these glasses?
Don't see them. No wait, I'd know.
It's scary, because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them, but can't touch them.
Aren't most monsters in urban myths kind of that way? A bit clearer than ghosts with ridiculous goals or messages?
What are these things I'm seeing?
Hey, don't ask me. You figure it out. Wow, very helpful. Supportive colleague with a question mark?
My coworker at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Her impression of me seems to be...
Uninterested.
not quite disinterested. Not quite.
Oh, not very friendly.
Yeah. I wonder if she hates me.
I was saying, I thought it was more uninterested myself, but whatever.
Doesn't matter. I'll keep trying.
Whew, alright. Hey, Sleepy, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Well, we have Oron High School Host Clubbed our way into this detective agency. We broke a cursed chair that may or may not have actually been cursed, and now we're 10 million yen in debt and have to work for the agency to make up the cost. So... right now, we are investigating a mysterious presence that has shown up in our friend's apartment. And I think that pretty much catches up where we are.
Okay, let's think things over for a bit. What am I seeing with this clairvoyance power anyway? They look like ghosts, but aren't. So weird. Not really helping much, even if I can see things.
It seems you may still need my support. I can offer the second part of my own urban myth theory, which we had to wait on earlier.
Oh no, my memory of the director's going self-aware.
Yeah, the director's living rent-free in our head now.
First, let's take a moment to narrow down what you really need to consider.
Feels weird, being tutored by the mere memory of our director. Then again, maybe all that intelligence is rubbing off on me? I feel smarter somehow.
I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your clairvoyance shows you the memories of each location, a view of the past.
So if I'm looking at what somebody was doing there before... If so, what about that foot-like shadow I saw by the entrance?
Okay, what memory is this shadow showing? Maybe this is a memory of blank blank with blank. Mia running out the door? Possibly. Maybe this is a memory of Neo running away with Eiko-san.
Maybe this is a memory of Neo running away with Eiko-san? Doesn't feel right.
Let me remind you just in case. Clairvoyance shows you the memories left in each location. They are views of past events, and not to be confounded with ghosts or such.
I see 4 legs, which means this must be 2 people. Also, the legs seem to be heading to the entrance.
I think I had it backwards. So I think it's actually Eiko-san running away with Neo. There we go. I just had it backwards. That is really nitpicky. That is really nitpicky. Come on now. Come on now. It doesn't matter who's running away with who in which order. They were both running. If SG were a mermaid who did most forward, is that an aerial grant? You know, I will commend you, Cadmos, because I thought I had heard every mermaid joke in the book. That's a new one. I would like to be mad, but I'm honestly impressed that you made a pun out of my name, so you know what? Props to you. I want to be mad at that, but I'm more impressed than anything else.
Maybe this is a memory of Eiko-san running away with Mio. If so, I really can see tiny glimpses of past events. The gaze that Mio felt, what Eiko saw, and what I saw through my clairvoyance. They don't seem to be lying. Combining everyone's accounts and my clairvoyance might tell us something.
Alright, anomaly discovered. So where did the shadow come from? Let's see if we can piece that together.
A mysterious being that appeared very suddenly. If we only had one witness, they might simply have imagined things. But Mio also mentioned feeling watched. I have no idea what to think about, or how!
In that case, let me offer some guidance.
My resident director boss is talking to me again.
First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose this shadow actually exists and acts similarly to humans.
If it acts like us, I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Let's think about that for a bit.
How did the shadowy figure get in? Maybe blank that blank blank? Ugh. How did the shadowy figure get in? Maybe it has a special power? No. Maybe it leads in from somewhere. Boo! Get out of here, bot! NSM, do your thing! In the meantime, I'm gonna try this. Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room. Boom! Got it!
Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room. Yes, I should try to focus on how it got inside the room. Man or monster, that should show us who or what they are.
Alright, possible points of entry. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright. The window, maybe? Well, I mean, it's on the 4th floor, so maybe not.
If it was a normal intruder, would they easily be able to climb up so high? I should ask what the police told them.
Alright. Or maybe they were hanging out in the bathroom.
Looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide here. I'm here, so might as well snap a shot. On close inspection, the toilet cover is raised. The seat is raised as well. I remember Mio being the type who's always conscious about this stuff. I should close it for now.
Yeah, if that's a good point. I was about to say, if the cover's raised, then a guy was definitely here. Check under the bed.
Any secret passages? Of course not. But I can fit pretty easily. So, a man could hide here too. Let's get a pic of this too, just in case.
Alright. So, nothing there. Alright, so let's go back and ask... about the intruder.
Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window?
I thought of the same thing and asked them. But they didn't find any evidence around the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the 4th floor, and the road in front is pretty busy. Some places are open until midnight, so they said it's unlikely.
I see. Makes sense. Window entry unlikely. Noted.
Good luck with your investigation. I believe in you, Azami.
Okay, so yeah. Window was ruled out.
I've been thinking, to find out what that shadow was, we should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how it got in?
I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and since then, I've been extra careful to check the door. So, how could this... It was really sudden. Out of thin air, even.
Can I ask you what happened to you before? If it's okay to ask, that is.
I'm convinced this was not a yokai, but a pervert or burglar that got caught. Yeah, that's scarier than any urban that's scarier than any urban myth. Ugh, I really hope it's not something like that. But it may very well be.
Around 2 years ago, I think. Someone was kind of stalking me. That was one of the reasons I moved here. Since then, everything was okay. Until yesterday. I'm really scared. Help me, Azami.
About your boyfriend?
This is purely for investigative purposes, but, you know, like... Please tell me about any boyfriends, if I may ask.
I don't have anyone I'd call a boyfriend. Not currently.
No BF now. No. Sorry, thanks.
Why are you being weird about that? Alright, let's see if Eiko can give us any more information.
Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window?
I hated the way that they treated me. I stopped listening midway. I think they told Mio something.
Understood.
Is Azami crushing on Mio? It seems that way, doesn't it?
Did you hear any noises from somewhere in the room?
I don't think so. Oh, by the way, you've been taking pics of this place, right? Can I take a quick look too, to refresh my memory?
Well, yes, of course.
Thanks.
She's scrutinizing each pic. Something on her mind?
Hey, about this one. When did you take it? The toilet lid is raised. This might upset Mio. She's meticulous about these things.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not the one who raised the lid or the seat. Well...
Okay, so maybe go back and talk to Mio about the toilet seat? Okay, no. Throw the glasses on, maybe? Look again. Alright, here we go.
If I could see with clairvoyance, something was definitely here, right? It looks similar to that photo, too. The one we saw in the posts. So this might be the anomaly that showed up in Mio's room. But let's assume it was for now.
Hey? Did it come in from the toilet? Well, I can't investigate the toilet right now, but let's see. Okay. Clue 7 of 8. Okay, so yeah, I've already done this. Look closer. Nothing new there. Nothing new here. Nothing here. Maybe Jasmine has something? Just don't rely on me. Got it. Okay, yeah, nope, nothing with her. About Mio, about the incident, about the sudden intruder. How the shadow get in, something scary happened, about your boyfriend. Okay, yeah, so... A pretty university student or university town, we began presenting a lost student card. I found it for my brilliance. Mio is very tidy and will be annoyed if you're messy and don't put stuff back. Alright, so Aiko, same school that Mio and I go to. Hardworking big sis figure. Runs a job hunting consultancy and a temp staff business. Okay, and then all that about her. So... I feel like there's got to be something that I have to do with the toilet. Like, I feel like I have to, like, show her that the toilet lid was up or something. Alright, let's see here. So these are all the urban myths that we've encountered thus far. Dear me. Did you? Oh my god. It made a deer pun. Did you know that numerous cursed objects exist in this world? Items that bring you misfortune or even death just by owning them. You'll find everything from cursed jewelry, cursed dolls, cursed cars, to cursed estates even. For most of them, the first owner had a strong obsession for the artifact, and it's that obsession which brings disaster to its new owner. Among this cursed selection, the cursed chair is especially strong, and is said to have killed 60 people to date. The original owner of this chair, angered by someone else sitting in it without permission, killed the insolent man. The owner was sentenced to death for murder, but just before his execution, he shouted he would curse to death anyone who dared sit in his chair. After his own death, anyone who sat in the chair died a strange death within mere days. Since then, the chair has been known as the Cursed Chair, or the Dead Man's Chair. 5 souls have perished by sitting in the dreaded seat. The current owner, taking heed, has it on display, suspended from the ceiling, so no one could possibly sit in it. And what does this chair look like, you ask? Uncannily similar to the one you're currently sitting in right now! Lame. But yeah, no, this is 100% Busby's chair. But I know we made the Italia reference earlier, but you know what this is actually also reminding me of? This is reminding me a little bit of Control. If anyone's ever played Control, a big part of that game is altered items. Items that have an adverse effect on reality. Control is full of stuff like that. It's a pretty wild game, actually. But that's also what I'm kind of that's kind of what this is reminding me of here. All right, let's find out about Uncle Tiny. I was walking around K City near S Station one day. I love when anime just calls something K City or Friend A. Like, can't even be bothered to think of a fake name. I love it. I was walking around K-City near S Station one day looking for a place to get lunch. I was at a crossroad waiting for the light to change when I noticed something out of the ordinary. A public payphone with a receiver just hanging off the hook. I suddenly got this urge to put it back in its place, you know? But as I opened the payphone door and reached for the receiver, I noticed a tiny mouse stuck to it. My hand had already closed around it before I could stop myself, and I froze, trembling. But when I opened my hand and looked closer, it was a little old man! We were both frozen in surprise, but when he met my gaze, he suddenly panicked. Jumped off the receiver, landed on the phone book, and scampered down the telephone pole. He crawled under a gap in the phone booth and legged it towards a nearby taiyaki restaurant. What the heck was that about? Apparently, that little old bogey is quite the common sighting, especially among celebrities and artists. You know, I'm something of an artist myself. Myself. I'm something of an artist myself. These deer puns are... why is it deer puns? Why is it deer puns? Alright. How about the AI-generated woman? Let's see about this. You guys done anything creative lately? I've fallen into a bit of a slump and haven't been able to come up with much. I'm a little late to a party, but I've been practicing making AI-generated art. You're an art thief! If you feed the AI keywords that match your vision of the piece, it'll draw it for you. So I tried it out a few times and ended up with a picture of this woman pursing her lips and glaring at me. I probably shouldn't say things like this, but you know, she was kind of creepy. I changed my keywords a bit and tried again, but I just got the same woman as before. I tried changing all kinds of things, her hairstyle, pose, body type, age, even her personality. But for some reason, this AI kept drawing the same woman. I got this scary feeling she was somehow attaching herself to me and just closed the program without thinking. I started to imagine that if I keep generating pictures, eventually that woman was going to come right out of the screen. If you guys ever try making AI-generated art, it would behoove you to not let some creepy AI-generated woman get attached to you. Again, another reason why you should not use AI. Like, this game... Is this game anti-AI or pro-AI? I'm not 100% sure here. Alright. But that doesn't seem to help anything. So, let's see here. Alright, I am having to, I may be stuck here. I may be stuck here, so... Because I'm not getting any new options here. Unless there's something that I missed. Anything's over. Okay, we've already asked about the police. We've already checked under the bed. We've already checked the bathroom. Oh! The freaking front door. Never mind.
A regular, everyday, mundane door. Locking chain fully functional. Mio mentioned being careful about checking that her door's locked. Mio's really diligent, unlike me. I can't picture her forgetting to lock up. I should grab a pic here, too.
Okay, there we go. Now we got everything. Sheesh. Everything but the front door.
I've talked to Mio and Eiko-san, and looked around the room, I think.
So, getting closer to narrowing down that urban myth. Not like we could. About that time, though. At this stage, the boss man tends to call.
Someone's phone is ringing.
You see? Right on cue.
Wait, it's mine?
Pick up already.
Yes. Hello, this is Azami.
Director Meguriya here. Well done, Miss Asami.
Director-san?
Cut the formalities, huh? Director or whatever, it's fine.
Yes. Director-san.
It's hard to drop the honorifics.
Thanks to your efforts, the urban myth within this case is taking shape. This may be a good time to identify which one it is.
Okay. How should we identify the urban myth?
Countless urban myths exist in this world. I believe you've already referenced part of our center's archives. Identification is about finding the correct record for the urban myth that matches this case specific.
Yet another one of my beginner questions, but do we even need to identify what it is?
Urban myths tend to be grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those who encounter them.
So if this myth is one of them, Mio might still be in danger.
Identification is a step towards adequate prognosis. Surely you agree.
Oh, yes! I see what you mean.
Without further ado, let the identification begin.
Alright. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, I am getting such big Velvet Room vibes right now, you guys! Is this guy actually Igor? Is this actually Igor from the Velvet Room?
Thank you all for your patience. I believe you would all prefer a swift resolution, so I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process. Please convey to everyone what I just told you.
Well, everyone, our director is here on the phone to guide us through the process.
First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysterious occurrences in the field to our center's record. This is to determine which urban myths match the specifics.
So, identifying helps us figure out what to do next. But we don't need to hear our investigation report. But you don't need to hear our investigation report first?
Such is the power of my vision. I am already aware of your investigation results.
The director's basically an anomaly himself.
Let us begin by laying out exactly what happened here. This started around Mio and Eiko-san. They both encountered a suspicious intruder, correct?
That's right.
This intruder that they witnessed. The first key factor is whether they really existed.
The pictures were uploaded to social media. Do you suspect they're fake pictures?
That is not what this is about. People tend to think they saw things that don't exist, and get caught up in that possibility. We need to ascertain this anomaly's existence from objective facts, instead of relying solely upon their account.
Objective facts?
Miss Azami, I understand you have already gathered the necessary clues. With your powers of clairvoyance.
Yes, I think.
So, Miss Azami, would you kindly recap the clues you found by investigating with clairvoyance?
I saw... not a ghost, a shadowy figure.
I saw a shadowy figure. I believe that's the entity that made Mio feel watched and that Eiko-san saw. I don't know if it was human or anomaly, but I think something must have been present in that room.
Great!
Through testimonies and clues from your clairvoyance, you were able to narrow down the rumor. We were able to confirm that some entity was indeed here.
Pillar? Pillar Man?
Let us focus on what exactly that shadowy figure may have been. Miss Azami, I believe you found some form of evidence that said the shadowy figure was present in Mio-san's room. Was there anything that caught your eye?
You mean, other than the shadow I saw with clairvoyance?
Yes, there was a clue you came across while investigating.
If you were watching with your vision, you could just tell me.
I might not always be around so conveniently, and this is your training day. So let me ask you, Miss Azami, where was there evidence of the shadowy figure who supposedly appeared in Mio-san's room?
In the bathroom.
The unit bathroom felt kind of strange.
Splendid. What did you feel was strange about the bathroom?
The toilet.
Let me guess. The toilet seat being upright? Mio's the type who closes the lid, too. There's no way she'd leave the seat up.
Excellent! Okay, so what urban myths are centered around toilets? Hanako is the only one I can really think of. That or Akamanto. One of those two. Toilet. Are we dealing with the toilet spirits? It could be one of those two.
What matters here is not the toilet seat itself, but the gender constraints it indicates. All the more as the resident has been consistent about handling the lid. Which means the third presence in the room would have been male. A man.
Tell you!
A mysterious entity was witnessed as a shadowy figure. It took actions that were clearly divergent from the residents. The seat substantiates this. The indication that the shadowy figure was likely male.
So this anomaly chose to relieve itself?
You shouldn't assume what an anomaly would or wouldn't do. Some anomalies cause unscientific phenomenons, while others act just like humans. Wonderful. This urban myth's traits are seeping out onto the light.
Director-san, are you enjoying this?
Mrs. Ami, your next choice will be vital.
Akamanto isn't too far off because it does often wear a red cloak. That's true! That's true!
Sure?
A shadowy figure of male gender appears in your home. When exactly, and from where?
I remember Mio saying it appeared out of nowhere.
Anomalies are tied to specific locations. There's always something about where they appear. So, Miss Azami?
Yes.
Do you recall who first witnessed the anomaly?
It was Eiko, right? Because she mentioned that Mio hadn't seen it yet. I think it was Eiko.
It was Eiko-san. She saw it when they were getting ready to sleep.
Yes, indeed. Mio-san's room had only one bed, so Eiko-san improvised the bed on the floor and was about to lie down. So, Miss Azami, do you know where Eiko-san saw the male intruder?
It
It was under the bed. I vaguely remember her saying something about it being under the bed.
Under the bed, I guess. Eiko-san would have been trying to sleep just in front of the bed.
Exactly. Eiko-san noticed the man hiding under the bed.
Whoa!
The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be...
This is kind of dope. The man under the bed. Ugh, creepy. Creepy. Do not like.
The man under the bed?
Hey, I know that one. The one with a machete or an axe? Hides under your bed with his weapon of choice.
Really?
Yes, it's a popular urban myth. Possibly originating in the United States.
Yeah, I think he was holding something. An axe? Might have been.
Director-san, what should we do? What could I do? I need to think of something.
Yes, about that. This urban myth is difficult to guard against.
Huh?
Other sightings vary. An initial and only encounter. Or another case where it jumped around from victim to victim. The unpredictability of its next action is what makes this anomaly so compelling.
Compelling? Mio is in trouble here, right now! Tell me what to do already!
As I said, this one cannot be counted. So you can head back to the center for now. There's something else we'd like you to work on.
So we're just gonna leave? Yeah, sorry, you're being haunted by a killer spirit. Good luck.
What if it shows up today as well?
You seem to misunderstand, Miss Azami. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is an investigational organization focusing on urban myths. We are neither makeshift police nor bodyguards. That is beyond our scope.
That's a terrible thing to say! I just wanted to protect Mio!
Hey, it's okay, Azami. You don't have to force yourself. We understand your boundaries, so you might want to call it a day.
But Eiko-san?
Azami, I don't know what to do.
Mio!
Hey, don't worry. My place is just one station from here. I can show up real quick if anything happens. I'll watch over Mio.
Mio, listen.
Yes?
I'd like you to have this, at least, as a lucky charm. It's a letter. It might help you feel more at ease when you're in trouble or worried.
Thank you, Azami. I'll read this later.
Well, we should call it a day.
Please rest well, Mio.
And we never saw Mio again. Oh, wait, no, there she is. Oh, boy. This is not going to end well for Mio, is it?
I've rechecked the logs. Should be good. Why is this even happening? Azami, help me. Oh, scared me. Just a call. Who is it?
Watch that bed. Watch that bed.
Oh, hello, Eiko-san. Yes, yes. Thank you for your help these last few days. I'm glad I wasn't alone. No, I know you're busy with work, so please. Yes, all locked. Balcony and entrance. Chains in as well. Yeah, bedtime for me. You too.
Oh, shit. Not again. No! Yep, I called it. I called it. We never should have left her alone.
Jasmine, this doesn't look good. Looks like the anomaly struck again.
Seriously? Mio call you or what?
No, I can't seem to reach Mio. But I heard from Eiko-san earlier this morning. She told me Mio had a really rough time again. She'll tell me what happened when we get there, I think.
Wait. Is this new mess that bad?
Even worse. Eiko-san and Mio are being flamed on social media again. Mio's really upset about it.
I'm not sure I get what's going on, but we should probably take a scroll, yeah? Urban myths come out of rumors, remember? It might just affect what that dude under the bed does, too. Start by checking social media, like before.
Yes. I'll try looking around.
What does social media have to do with it? Got a message from the boss man. So we should start from Eiko-san's account. Nice. Already on it. First thing, let's check what happened to Mio and Eiko. And also, why they're being flamed again. That's it. Go for it.
Understood.
Alright, let's see. My dear friend Mio was attacked again. I want the police to formally launch an investigation. And those of you taking the opportunity to snoop on our personal lives, get one of your own.
Snooping around for personal information?
Blowing up again. These two get more attention than the case itself. We should check how far these guys are digging.
Also, why this photo?
I don't get it either. Old photo, maybe? Weird that they post this with all the heat. Yeah, I mean, this is feeling more like a stalker case than an urban legend. Let's see here. You call it your personal life while posting it on the internet for all to see. Was there anyone who went to break and enter because their address was doxed? Yeesh. What are police doing? Take a deep breath, it's the key. Is Eiko that Eiko still pulling stunts like this? Desperate to stay relevant. Okay. There we go, Eiko 5S.
I think I'm going to look into Eiko 5S.
Eiko's former account? Yeah, might turn up something. Go for it. Alright, let's see. I think I've seen this name before. Her name is Mio Sato. Alright,
Mio Sato is Mio's full name. If someone posted it to social media, I'm worried that this might lead to some weird rumors.
Yeah, try looking into that too. Why all this sub-posting? But maybe we'll see where this rumor came from.
Maybe so. Need to find something to put out the flames.
Alright, we're getting some keywords here. Mio identity's been revealed. Why are you going out of your way to share this info? Mio girls were fully doxxed by now. Nice work, dockers. Oh, bug off, man. Alright, keyword search. Results found. Let's see what we got. This Aiko girl is really that Aiko 5S. I used to watch her on BooTube all the time. Alright, she was on TV before as a college influencer. Ex-charismatic influencer turned job hunting consultant CEO about current recruitment trends and what skills companies are looking for. She was business art even from high school. Met her many years ago. She was super friendly. From some old article? Man, quick. Okay, so I thought because that was red that would have something. Alright, so apparently she started some job hunting consultation agency and swapped back to Aiko.
Which led her into her current work?
Yeah. Kind of faded out from posting beds. I lose interest when they do that, but some will follow their stands wherever they go.
Aiko-san was even on TV. Wow.
Oh yeah, she was a commentator on some info variety shows. Alright, so she was a former influencer. Good to know.
Is it true she wanted to stir up controversy?
Depends on the stunt. Aiko 5S had both solo vids and collabs with other streamers. Some of those really were asking for it. As a college group, they had a real kids will be kids kind of vibe.
Okay.
Girl boss energy. Alright, let's check Mio Sato. Looks like this Mio's full name is confirmed Mio Sato. Ooh, jeez.
I wonder if this is from a uni classmate. Why post Mio's personal details?
Humans. Some just rush ahead without a thought for the consequences. Alright, so Mio's private info got leaked online. Oh, and now we've got Mio's alt account. Sugar dating. Ooh. Alright, hang on. Let's start with this. Yeah, they're just doxing.
Bloom 30. If this is really Mio's account, we should look into it. He might tell us where the rumors around her came from.
Guess we should, huh? At least to catch up on what's being said.
Yes.
Thing is, her name isn't that unique, so search it may be too wide. Look for more keywords that might lead to Mio herself.
I'll try.
Bloom 30. Sugar dating. Let's try this.
If this is where this rumor started, I hate to do this to Mio, but we should search the word sugar dating too.
Okay, go for it then. Talk about true-ish rumors. Bet you there's a secret sugar baby club in the basement at super expensive famous hotel. Interesting.
We need to look up true-ish rumors.
Oh, that's horrible. Hate that one. I get the impression this game is criticizing social media for stuff like... Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting as well. Let's do Bloom 30 sugar dating. See what we get. There we go. Totally boasting about her scores at Bloom 30. Who are these dating success stories for anyway? Ooh. This is making me uncomfortable. It's a good story, but this is a morbid reality. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of the icks as well. I'm getting a little icky about this too.
Mio.
Well, Some role model figures make how-to manuals and stuff, so that paves the path. Bet you next Papa did it. Don't see the problem here. Heard you earn way more introducing babies to daddies than dating yourself, setting up other girls. Yeesh. Looks like we've tracked down the rumor's source. You shouldn't just believe all of what's written here. But this might be related to why the anomaly also appeared in the first place.
Yeah. I wish I could go sleep.
Yeah, I do too. This sucks. Complete social media research. Let's get out of here. Too much social media is bad for us, guys. Zombie, what you doing?
I posted myself from my own account. I had to put it out there. Please don't insult Mio without knowing anything. Give it a rest.
Huh? Isn't that just fuel for the fire?
I can't just sit and watch. While Mio is feeling so much pain.
Guess you're the type who only learns from experience. That white knight spirit you got there is fine and all, but you should really think before you act.
Wow.
Up to you, though. Zombie does what Zombie will. You can wrap up searching the socials. Time to prep for on-site.
Understood.
Here we go.
Yes. I'll ask Mio as much as I can about the stalker and her past.
If you go all out like that, it'll be way too overwhelming. There are other directions you can look into. Think before you pry. But if you're fine with possibly losing a friend, be my guest.
I see. Thank you, Jasmine. I'll be careful.
Wow, this demo's going on for a lot longer than I expected it to. I mean, that's kind of the thing with these demos. Sometimes it's a mixed bag. Sometimes you get a really long one, like this one or Persona, or sometimes you get one that just like takes an hour and is done.
Mio, are you all right?
Zombie. Yes, I'm not hurt or anything. But I was so scared.
I'm glad you're safe at least.
I kept thinking, if only you'd been there with me yesterday. But Zombie, I really don't know what to do.
I know. Sorry. Talk to me when you feel up to it. No pressure, okay? I'm all geared up to help Mio. But what exactly should I look into?
Hey, don't ask me. But some stuff you could check out. This anomaly dude under the bed is showing up at Mio's like a bad habit. So maybe the anomaly was born from some connection to Mio herself. Affection, jealousy, malice. Many urban myths are born from people's emotions. You might want to poke around that angle. Anyhow, it's up to you.
Connections between the anomaly and Mio. Duly noted. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. I'm on it.
All right. Ooh. I'm not gonna go to break, but I am gonna step away and get a refill on my water real quick. So I'll be back in just a moment. I was rewatching Sonic 3. Shadow didn't use chaos. Wait, seriously? He didn't use chaos control at all? No, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Does it? I may have to watch the movie again. Not that I need a reason to watch Sonic 3 again, but... Alright, first and foremost, let's examine the damn door first.
A sturdy, reliable door chain. Pretty unlikely it's been tampered with.
Okay. So that takes care of that. Thank you for the hydrate, Innocent. You starting to get the hang of it?
Yes, I think so. Gradually. Jasmine, what could we possibly do for Mio? About that anomaly. And also the social media blowing up.
It's tough to watch, I get it. But our job is to figure out the anomaly itself. We can track down the rumor's source on social media, but we can't do anything about it. Working with us means we need to get the urban myths investigation part down, first and foremost.
But I... Yes, you're right.
Ugh, it's tough, but yeah.
If he hid somewhere, he'd be here. I don't see anything strange.
Alright, let's take a look.
According to the urban myth, he crawls out from under here. I can see something. Wait. A creepy doll? I don't recall Mio being into this kind of stuff. I should check with her.
Oh, that is absolutely like a Hellgirl style proxy doll or something like that. That's not great.
Yes, definitely room for one person. And I don't see any secret openings or anything.
Proxy doll. I may be using the wrong terminology, but if you've ever watched the anime Hellgirl, what they do is they give you like so basically, if you've been wronged, you go to the Hellgirl website, you enter in the name of the person who's wronged you, and then the Hellgirl shows up and she gives you like a voodoo doll of that person with a ribbon tied around their neck. And the minute you untie that ribbon, that person is immediately sent to hell. But it's a double-edged sword, because by using the voodoo doll, you've also cursed yourself. So upon your death, you will also be sent to hell. It's a really, really good show, honestly. Like, I watched it a little bit back in the day, and I like anime and stuff where like jerks get their comeuppance. So despite it being a horror manga, I was actually kind of into it. And yeah, Brita Palencia voiced Hellgirl herself, and did a fantastic job. All right, let's look around here.
Bags, accessories, mangas, and books fill the shelves. Nothing really unusual. Mia really is a tidy one. Even her shelves are well organized.
Oh. There we go. Examine.
Securely locked. Don't see any traces of entry. Nowhere to hide on the balcony either.
Okay. So now, let's start talking to people. Not to go off on a tangent, but the way voodoo dolls are portrayed in media laying a curse on someone is inaccurate. Any dolls used in voodoo or voodoo represents the spirits of the religion. Yeah, I've seen a lot of there's more than a few Murder, She Wrote mysteries where stuff like voodoo and well, actually there's more than a few mysteries I've seen where stuff like voodoo and voodoo dolls and stuff like that play a role in solving the mystery and everything. It's wildly inaccurate, so you know. watch him with a grain of salt, I guess.
Are you doing okay, Mio?
Asami, could you stay with me? I'll answer anything. I'll do what I can.
Yes, I'll be right here. It'll be okay. Don't push yourself too much.
Alright, so let's start with I saw the post.
I saw Eiko-san's post. You were attacked again.
No, I didn't really want her to post about it. Eiko-san convinced me that at times like these, it's better to speak up. And I felt she was right.
Any idea who the man under the bed might be?
I don't think so.
Mio, you weren't hurt, were you? Was anything stolen?
I'm okay, thanks. I wasn't hurt, and nothing was stolen.
I don't want to make you relive it all, but could you tell me what happened last night?
About last night? Yeah, it's okay. I can tell you. Yesterday, after everyone went home, Eiko-san was still worried and called me from her place. I checked the locks as I was talking on the phone, then hung up. And when I turned around...
The man was there?
Yeah, he was in my room. Even though I definitely locked the door. What was that, Asami?
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I thought it was really terrifying.
Take it easy on yourself, okay?
I'm okay. You're here to help after all. I'll do what I can. I think he was holding an axe or something and he slowly came closer. I think I passed out then. Next thing I remember, he was mourning. Tommy, I'm really scared. What should I even do? Please!
No. We'll be alright. I'll figure this out. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Mia was really scared. We need to find a way to keep this anomaly from showing up again.
Alright. And finally, talk about the doll.
There's something I'd like you to look at. Is this yours?
Huh? No. It's the first time I've seen this. Where did you find it?
Under the bed.
It's so... What exactly is going on, Asami?
Maybe it means something? I really don't know. It's kind of disturbing. I'll hold on to this for now.
Alright, and finally, talk to Eiko-san. I'm sorry for not filling you in. Mia wasn't hurt, but she seems really quite upset. So please avoid asking her about sensitive matters. If it helps, I can tell you about what Mio told me.
Eiko-san, may I ask about the details you didn't mention when you called earlier? What happened to Mio last night after we left?
I came to check on Mio this morning and found her passed out. I immediately took care of her, but she's still been in distress ever since. So I listened to her story and then got in touch with you. Okay, so that's it. Alright, let's check out this mysterious anomaly.
I should recap on what we gathered. He keeps appearing. This man under the bed. The man under the bed appeared at this person's home.
At Mio's home.
Yes, the man appeared in front of Mio. This anomaly showing up in Mio's room. What's going on?
Okay. Hides under beds and kills anyone in the room with him under certain circumstances. Usually armed with some kind of weapon, possibly an axe or a machete. If you sense his presence, immediately leaving the room may save your life. Good to know! Alright. Glasses time.
Is this a body? Wait. Moving into the past, so... Is this Neo then? Was she lying here? Is it really Neo? Features are all blurry. It does look like a girl, but I should make sure.
Alright, and then...
This man-like shadow might be the intruder who scared Neo last night. I should take a closer look at the man's shadow. Speaking of which, it doesn't really look like he's threatening her. Is he just watching? But why? Maybe... Yes, this shadow definitely looks like it appeared from under the bed. But how does something appear from under your bed? Can't even lock him out! How can we prevent this man from showing up?
Alright. Oh, and he's over here, too.
Is this shadow the man who attacked me yesterday? Probably, but what is he doing? And I know it's not a ghost, but I'm just as scared. I hate those haunted houses where you need to walk through yourself. I need to gather clues on this man. But it just looks like he's searching the shelves. Sneaking in, going through the shelves for Neo's belongings? Is he interested in Neo herself? Interested? Gross!
Alright. So we may have a connection here.
What is the man under the bed's purpose? Wait. Maybe there's this... I'm so confused!
What is the man under the bed known for?
The man under the bed, in the urban myth,
He is said to carry an axe or machete, and to kill residents of the room. Correct?
that's right. He's famous for something like that. But Neo hasn't been physically harmed. In that case, what were the intruder's actual intentions?
Maybe he wants... to suddenly appear in front of you and scare you?
From the shadow's movement, that's how it looks to me. Does this mean he actually just has an interest towards Neo? That would mean this anomaly isn't really the man under the bed. But again, he's showing up from under the bed in a locked room. Ugh, it makes no sense whatsoever!
So how do we keep him from reappearing?
Are we doing this right? Let's think this through. I want to help Neo somehow, but the intruder appears from under the bed, however carefully she locks up. What am I supposed to do?
Oh! How about blocking the space under the bed with some furniture? That might work.
If it's showing up from under the bed, we could just fill the space, couldn't we?
She does kind of look like Velma with the glasses, you're right. Alright, so... let's fill it up.
Okay, let's fill this space up. And done. Alrighty. Yep, this should work. Now the man under the bed has no way to get in or out. We're safe. I hope.
Alright. Let's just see if there's any new information.
Eiko-san, do you have any idea what the monster that attacked Mio is?
The anomaly? A girl as cute as Mio might have caught some creep's eye somewhere, of course. Maybe her ex-boyfriend? She mentioned moving here because her ex started stalking her.
Her ex stalked her?
But you mentioned it was a monster that showed up, correct? Then maybe not?
Well, urban myths can come from obsession, it seems. Thank you for letting us know.
Uh-huh. Okay. Mio, I'm sorry, but I may need to ask you about your ex-boyfriend.
By the way, the place where you passed out, is it where I'm standing now?
Yes, while on a call with Eiko-san and checking the window and door locks one by one. But how did you know?
How did I... just a hunch? Bunch of hunches?
Is this about the weird things you see? That you mentioned before?
Yeah, more or less.
Alright.
Hey, Mio. I kinda heard about your ex-boyfriend from Eiko-san.
Okay. Not exactly a secret, but I didn't think it was related.
Seems like these anomalies are sometimes born from such people's emotions. So... I just want to check. Would you mind telling me a bit more?
Okay. I can share it with you then. It was 2 years ago, I think. We were only dating for a month or so. Don't know if that even qualifies as an ex. He was a control freak. He was the guy who stalked me, like I mentioned yesterday. Ugh.
Could you tell me a bit more about him?
Around age 30, medium height and build, said he worked at a famous company and cared a lot about his reputation. Had a lot to say about my daily habits. Certain foods are bad for my health and so on. He was a clean freak and uptight. Kept insisting I do what he said, so I got scared.
I see. That's why you broke up after a month or so.
Yeah, but he kept texting me, saying he was nearby and asking to meet up. Around that time, I heard this place was available, so I moved here as fast as I could.
Makes sense. Gotcha. Thanks. Extras. The anomaly arise from this person's obsession?
An ex-stalker and then suddenly all of her personal information is dumped online? Yeah, this is definitely... Woof! Woof, I say! This is a rough one. Hey, Zami, I'll be heading out.
Oh, it's already dark. I think I should stay with Mio tonight.
Oh, yeah? Boss man told you to come back. You gonna pass on that? Just got a text wall about the center's purpose and you're dead and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I know already.
Duty calls? I'll stay here tonight. I need to go grab fresh clothes, but I should be back in no time.
What? Really? Thank you so much.
You should head back and rest. More people being here won't necessarily solve anything.
Makes sense. If Eiko-san is staying. Okay then, if you say so. Osami? Are you leaving? Yeah. The Eiko-san will stay with you. Also, we took preventative measures against the man under the bed. He shouldn't be showing up from there anymore. I think.
Really? Thank you so much, Azami.
Sure thing. I hope you get some good rest tonight.
You're really my best friend, you know? I'm so glad I listened to your advice. Okay. I don't think it's gonna help.
It's nothing. There's no way. I'm thinking too much. Azami told me he's no longer coming out from under the bed. And Eiko-san is almost here. Maybe I should go meet her. I'm more scared here alone in my room.
Oh, shit. There he is. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! Why are you doing this? Mio, run! 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 Run!
Eiko-san, please! Hurry! Hurry! Is this...
Oh my god! Oh, that sucks! Oh no 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 no! That is no good, said Sonic. No! No! Oh no! Hurry back! It seems you're gifted with a very special power. Oh, is this where it ends? Yeah, looks like this is where the demo ends. Thank you for playing! Oh, God. That's a punk-ass move right there, ending it on a cliffhanger. Also, I don't know what the hell's going on in this top corner, but that's also not great. All right. Well, phew. That's creepy. Okay. Whew. Well, that was way more intense than it needed to be. Holy crap. That was... Also, why is my thing not working? Why can't I change my expressions? All right, you know, let's we'll go ahead and escape and get back to normal. There we go. All right, now we're back. Okay. Woo! Well, that was way more intense than I was anticipating. But there you go. That was Urban Myth Dissolution Center. A lot creepier and a lot more intense than I was expecting. But I'm definitely intrigued. This might actually be something that we pick up again during Spooky Month. This seems like a perfect Spooky Month game. But yeah, that was whew. Hope everybody's okay. That was a lot more intense than I was expecting it to be. I think I'll pass on getting this one. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. I'll be brave and play it later. But yeah, we may be coming back to this one for Spooky Month. I may have found something to check out. At the very least, I want to get the game just so I can clear up that last chapter and find out what happened, because that is a dire way to end your demo. Holy crap. But don't worry, guys. We'll be back tomorrow, and tomorrow we definitely won't be doing anything scary. In fact, we're going to be having a lot of fun. we'll be going back to Date Everything. So, Silly Sexy Furniture Simulator, ahoy! That will be tomorrow night. And, of course, don't forget, on Saturday, starting at 11 a.m., it is the finale of Elden Ring with Bro Stump and Game Night. We're going until we beat the boss, we're going until we beat the final bosses, plural. So, be sure and tune in for that. All right. Y'all go take care of yourselves. Go watch cute cat videos or whatever you need to do to cheer yourselves up after that. That was really, really rough. Go and take care of yourselves. I will do likewise. And until tomorrow night, this is SGG signing off. Stay super. And I will see you guys tomorrow with Date Everything. Y'all have a great rest of your night, and please go take care of yourselves. Bye, everybody.